Hey, welcome back everybody. So I've got some leftover corned beef. I love corned beef hash. Standard corned beef hash obviously isn't so keto. We're gonna fix that. We got a really good recipe here. So the star of the show here, well, along with the corned beef, is kohlrabi. Now, kohlrabi can be a little bit hard to find depending on where you live and what stores you have available, but these taste a lot like a potato when they're cooked, and they're great. They're keto friendly. Next, I got 5 strips of bacon here. We've got roughly a pound of leftover corned beef. We're going to use half of a pepper, just a bell pepper. You can use green, red, yellow, orange, whatever you got. It's all going to work. And I'm going to use half of this onion. A little garlic powder, salt and pepper. Salt, you might want to go easy on the salt because the corned beef's got salt, the bacon's got salt, so you might want to just taste along the way just to see how things are going. Add salt if you need to, but there's a good chance you won't need it. We're also going to have a couple of eggs, over easy, break the yolk. It's going to be great. All right, let's get down on the board and start dicing some stuff up here. Okay, so we're just going to take our bacon and our favorite knife here, and we're just going to start dicing this up. Just like that there. Alright, let me wipe down my cutting board real quick and we'll get on to the corned beef next. I like to cut these a roughly ½ inch or so in cubes. So we'll just get in here and slice these up. Next up, half an onion. I like to dice these kind of small. I don't want big chunks of onion. Next up, green or yellow or red pepper, whatever kind of bell pepper you want. Again, I'm only using about half of this. Next up, our kohlrabi. I just start by taking off the bottom, and then I take off the very top. And then what I do is I just kind of take my knife and just go around the skin here. You can use a peeler if you want, but I don't know. It's just more dishes to do. Now once you've got this all peeled, you just need to dice it up. I'm just going to dice these up about ½ inch. Now I like to take these and put them in a steamer. This is a microwave steamer here. It's got the little vented hood. I like to put these in here, put them in the microwave for about 2 to 3 minutes, and just give them a head start on the cooking. You don't have to, but I think the results are a little bit better. You can also do them in a steamer on the stove or whatever if you want to, but again, not necessary, but it works. So let's pop these in the microwave. All right, while these are in the microwave here, we'll fire up the burner, start heating up our pan. So we want to get the bacon in here first. Now, once the it's setting just about medium heat or so, get the bacon in here. And I'm just going to take my spoon and just kind of break this up a little bit. Let that fat start to render down. All right, next up is the onions. Get the onions in here. Give those a stir too. Now, I don't want to cook these too long. I'm only going to cook these just a couple of minutes. Just kind of loosen them up a little bit. All right, next up we're going to add in the bell pepper. Also, same thing. I want to make sure I stir this in and just work that in with some of that grease. Let those tender up just a little bit. I'm not looking to totally cook them here. They're going to cook when we get everything else added, but I'm just kind of getting them started. Okay, one of the stars of the show, the kohlrabi. Get this in here, stir that in real well. Next up is the corned beef. So we'll get all this added. Mix that around too. I'm going to add just some garlic powder, not garlic salt, just garlic powder. I'm going to crack in some fresh black pepper in here. I like mine a little bit on the peppery side, but you'll have to adjust it for your liking. Make sure you mix all this in really good. Now I like to pat this down a little bit. It just helps get some of those edges nice and crispy on the meat, and the kohlrabi works pretty well. It's looking pretty good, but let's check. No, got a little ways to go. A couple more minutes. All right, we're starting to get some more color on here. So this is looking pretty good now. I like that. Let's get our other frying pan here. I've got a little shallow cast iron. So we'll get this out. We'll turn on the burner. I'm just going to run this here at about medium heat. Now, I added just a little bit of avocado oil in there, and here's the test. We're gonna cook an egg in a cast iron pan. Anybody who thinks this can't be done, watch this. If you care for them and season them, they work great. I love cast iron. Okay, let's scoop out some of the corned beef hash here, and we're going to slide this egg right on the top of it. I want to break that yolk open. Just let some of that yolk run out. Oh, this looks so good. And there you have it. Homemade corned beef hash that is keto friendly. I guess we should give it a try. Get a little egg, corned beef, some kohlrabi. You know, you really can't even tell that they're not potatoes. You really can't. You know, if you're looking for a good potato substitute, I think kohlrabi beats them all. You know, turnips and radishes and whatever. Kohlrabi, to me, hands down the best. Gosh, it just tastes so much like potatoes. If somebody served me this and I didn't know it was kohlrabi, I would think it was just potatoes. So good. All right. Well, sun's coming up. Family's getting hungry. They're just crawling out of bed, so I'm going to plate up some more food. Thanks for watching. If you like what we're doing, give us a thumbs up, leave a comment. We'll see you next time.